Do you believe everything your favorite beauty vlogger tells you? No, because you're smart. Do the claims they make about some products really hold up? We're gonna find out in today's Buzz or Bust. First up, we have, is this a glass nail file?
Yes.
So, glass nail files, what are these guys?
So what glass nail files are not shards of glass that cut up your fingers, but they're tempered, chemical-treated, heated glass that is meant to be really hard and firm, almost like a piece of plastic. But the idea is that the grit is much smoother. And the question is, when you look online, you'll see that these are a little more expensive, obviously, than a regular emery board. They're about 10 bucks. But the idea is that the grain is very smooth, and they're not meant to cause peeling or chipping of your nails. Because they're much smoother grain, you can use them on babies. You can even use them on very fragile nails, like people treated with chemotherapy. So what do you think? What do you think I'm going to say?
I think
Based upon my brief use of this,
I like it.
Buzz.
I think you're going to say Buzz.
I think you're right.
I like this
Okay.
thing.
So
It's not quite as, some nail files are really sharp and, I like the way this feels.
yeah, and this is going to last you a year, easier to clean off and sanitize. So when you have a disposable one that's made of cardboard, it's going to fall apart if you try to wash it or you try to clean it in
It
any
gets
way.
wet, forget it.
And the personal thing that I think is really interesting is theoretically, if you use a regular metal or even cardboard nail file, you're actually only supposed to file in one direction to do it properly, right? With these, you can go in any direction because they're so much smoother and you're not going to cause the same peeling or chipping. So
like it.
for 10 bucks, tell me your question.
Can I keep this?
You can keep it.
Yes!
We all want to keep
All
ours.
right, everybody wants to
Next
keep it.
up is a hair hack beauty bloggers swear by. They say rice water, that is the key to silky and strong hair. Yes, indeed, but is it a buzz or a bust? Now, when we're talking about rice water, we're literally talking about just water that has soaked where the rice was cooked in it. So it's a little starchy water? What?
Correct, or you can even just soak the rice for 30 minutes and then keep the water with the starch left over. Some people will even tout fermented water where you leave the rice in there for 2 days and then strain it and keep the water. But certainly if you're cooking
And then
rice and you
are you
just want
supposed
to
to,
keep it.
what,
Yeah.
put it in your hair? What do you do with
So
it?
yeah, so the way people online and in general for centuries people have been doing is they'll shampoo their hair and then they'll follow it and use this almost like a conditioner where they massage it in, leave it on for 20 minutes and then rinse it off. And the idea is it's meant to be on your hair and on your scalp. It's sort of a hydrating agent. This is just a couple of the online videos because this is kind of having a real renaissance. This has been around for centuries, very commonly used in Japan, and they say that it's meant to allow them to grow their hair really long. It keeps it even from going gray, according to some accounts. So just like rice, it should theoretically have inositol, amino acids, antioxidants. That's what they're touting in terms of the benefits of rice water.
Well, in medicine we say do no harm, and I can't see how rice water is going to do any harm, so I'm going to say buzz.
Okay, what do you think, Drew?
I'm going to also say a Buzz.
And you guys are right!
Whoa!
So I would say that this is probably a buzz. There's a lot of anecdotal evidence about this. I will say that when I did a deep dive, I couldn't find any rigorous research that really supports this. That isn't already commercially sponsored by industry, but the inositol, the antioxidants, the amino acids, I mean, it should stand to reason. It should be helpful. And to your point, this is certainly not going to harm anyone. It's inexpensive. So if you want to try it, give it a whirl.
Good job.
I like it.
Thank you.